Hello everybody, Princess Bear here, and we're back at Universal Islands of Adventure because we want to go to Circus.
Circus, McGurkus, stoo-pendous cafe.
Yes, we hear that they have a plant-based item on the passholder appreciation list, so we're going to get food.
We're actually going to eat here instead of just sitting in here eating pizza tots.
Novel concept. So let's go watch the high top.
Be sure to subscribe.
I heard the girl.
This is a vegan chicken parm that we have as a annual pass holder item. Now there was a little bit of confusion on the line over there. They did say you were supposed to present your annual pass to get it, but they didn't actually ask us for the annual pass when we got to the register. And because of the wait and the confusion, they ended up giving us a team member discount instead, which was nice. So yeah, ask for it regardless, I guess, but it is supposed to be a pass holder exclusive. Take that with a grain of salt. Anyway, Parmesan. Lightly Parmesan. You got like these big pieces of chicken in here. I'm not gonna eat like a whole piece. I'm just gonna go with a small. You can see it's like nicely cooked all the way through. You can smell the plant-basedness of it. It's definitely Gardien. Sorry, I got too much noodle over here. All right. To pasta in 103-degree heat. I like the sauce. I think the sauce is really nicely done. And I like the parm on top. I think that's really delicious. The Gardien though is just so plant-based tasting. Like obviously they didn't like pre-sear it or pre-cook it before they threw it in the sauce. They just threw it in. Very strong plant-based tasting. I think it's not a bad addition, even though it is 103 out. At least you get to sit inside. And I kind of hope that they keep this on the menu, because the last time they had an annual pass holder item that was at green eggs and ham, and it's still there. So hopefully we get to just keep getting more vegan options and not subtracting or replacing them. I would give this. I'm gonna give them a little bit higher score just for the effort and the creativity that they're trying to bring to Islands of Adventure, and give them a 4.
So prior to being horribly lactose intolerant, fettucine alfredo is one of my favorite dishes, particularly chicken fettucine alfredo. Theme park alfredo doesn't exactly jump. I need this in my life, but I am curious. Especially when you start adding all meat to things. So they do tell you that when you order this, it takes like 10 minutes to cook, so you have like a 10-minute wait. If you're with your party, you should probably order first, because they're getting their food before you. You don't want to be the last one to eat. It makes it kind of awkward. But they're a bit disorganized. It's probably just a training issue, but let's see if that training makes its way to the food. Gardien quality chicken is always such a mixed bag. It's either like really good or really terrible. It just tastes like seared, unseasoned tofu. It's probably softer than like extra firm tofu as well. Like you don't even need the knife. It definitely just feels like it was thrown in, like lightly boiled even. But you can say it was seared. Maybe like that lightly boiled and thrown into the noodles. The fettucine itself is actually pretty good. The sauce is great. The vegan parm, everything, the herbs in it taste wonderful. The chicken's really the only downside, honestly. If they offer this without the chicken, I think it would be 1,000 times better. Like, it doesn't need the chicken at all. The chicken actually detracts from the dish as a whole. I think it would be much better off. Like, honestly, without the chicken, I would give it a solid 4. I question the princess's grading, but with the chicken, I'm giving it a 3, because the chicken is that bad. Overall, as it sits right now, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 claws. I would like to see somebody try at some point. If you do, tell us. If you come here, try to see if you can order without the chicken, and then thank me later.
The Parmesan dish also comes with a breadstick. Now, in part of the confusion, disorganization, they forgot the breadstick. I thought, oh, maybe they were out. They weren't. They just forgot to give it to me, so they gave me one. It's old and hard. I'm exaggerating, it's really not that bad. It is super hard and stale, like it's been sitting out. This is one of those breadsticks that if you had like a lot of sauce to dip into it, it would be really good. Because you need it to like make your bread soft again. If it was fresh out of the oven, that'd be a different story, but like there was 4 people that ordered this dish around us. One couple sat and waited the longest. One guy didn't even get a number and had to come back and forth, got like half his dish. And then ours, they were like, as we were walking away after they said 10 minutes, they gave us half a dish and then I had to go back for the breadstick. It was like an afterthought. Just very disorganized. So, yeah. Normally, I love these breadsticks when they come hot. Love them. These ones, this is a 1.5 out of 5 breadsticks. I'm not going to finish this.
With everything going on in this place, both above you as far as the decoration, the Seuss mover around the outside, and in the training, you could say it's almost a circus in here. Whatever. People have trading issues. It happens. As long as the food's good, that's what counts. The rest of the stuff they can iron out. I've never liked universal breadstick.
I know you want to spit that out. There's a napkin right next to you if you want to spit it out.
Oh, I've already chewed at this point. It's like poorly seasoned cardboard. It's edible, but just barely. That is a 1 out of 5 plus. Maybe they did us a favor by making the breadstick. I decided I would get the fried chicken combo. There wasn't really a whole lot on the menu that I wanted. This place seems like it's pretty huge, and like you would think it would have a bigger menu, but it's basically just burger, chicken burger, pizza, and fried chicken. But I mean, it's literally a fair in here, so I guess I can't really expect much. I guess this is like Universal's Cosmic Race. This kind of vibe I get. Not in a good way. But we had a Caesar salad. Nice anchovy-based Caesar salad. It is very wet. Like they were scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like they looked at me, which is funny. Scraped the salad, knowing that they had almost none left, and then actually gave me this. Oh god. I don't mean to throw this much shade. The story just kind of speaks for itself. So let's get a crouton or a crouton sponge. And just like, look, there's entirely too much dressing on the salad. If there was any more dressing, it might actually qualify as a soup. Looking at the croutons, they are still crunchy. There's a little bit of crunch to it. But as far as salads go, it's kind of a mess. The dressing tastes less like Caesar and more mayo-y. Not exactly my jam. Salad is a 1.5 out of 5 plus. Well, here we have the rest of the fried chicken combo platter. We have 2 pieces of chicken. So you get a huge breast. And then this thingy. You get a cornbread muffin, french fries, and slaw. Now it's a lot of food for what you pay, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you could either have cornbread or fries. I really don't feel like you need both. But I don't know, potato bread. Either way. We know why everybody comes here. We know you really want the fried chicken. At least you non-vegans out there. I'm not a huge fan of fried chicken, but I'm always willing to try it. Very high standards for fried chicken, but I don't like to eat a lot of fried food. So I'm probably going to pick the skin off most of this, but for you guys, I'm going to take one bite, skin on. Okay. That's probably too big a bite. To my surprise, the breading is seasoned. Chicken is juicy and not dried out. Given the state of the salad and the breadstick, I was expecting the chicken to be dry, but it's actually rather juicy and well seasoned. As far as fried chicken go, it's inoffensive. It's not, say, like Hoop-de-Doo Review or Olivia's fried chicken, but it's definitely what I would consider to be above average. To half a step above fast food. I'll give it 3 out of 5 plus. Then we have the cornbread muffins. Now, this is probably my most biased part of this channel I've ever done, is that nobody's cornbread is better to me than Prince's cornbread. Not even my grandmother's cornbread was that good. That's a high bar. This thing smells like cake. This thing can learn a thing or two from the breadstick. Can learn a few things from this. It's not dry. Pretty moist and flavorful. It's standard run-of-the-mill cornbread. 2.5 out of 5 plus. Then we have universal string frites. I guess it passes the fry test. Those are cold and rubbery. I could have skipped that. 1.5 out of 5 plus.
I'm actually kind of scared for you to try this slaw.
Let's flip this baby over here. The slaw looks even more wet than the salad did. And salad and slaw? Why though? Either way. You get what you pay for. Let's see, that's mixing. You see, I see lettuce and cabbage. I don't see any carrot in here. It's just shredded lettuce, looks like. Sloppy mayo-filled mess. 2 out of 5 plus. And they just stay away from green stuff before they hurt themselves. That has been Circus McGurkus.
I think that they get points for potential, but I don't know if they're fully there yet.
I definitely seen some marketed improvements. I think this is another good positive on the Universal side for their willingness to try new plant-based items. Not every execution is perfect, but the fact that they're trying means a whole lot.
Absolutely, and you've got this amazing AP option. I think it's actually really good. I ate pretty much all of the pasta.
Except for the chicken.
And the bread made me really sad, but I'm sure that was a one-off experience because we went to Louis just so that I could have breadsticks.
And you love those.
I usually love Universal breadsticks.
The same breadstick, so... if you guys were convinced to come eat this after seeing this video, let us know in the comments below. If there's any more of the passholder appreciation items you'd like to see us eat, by all means, that's also going to be a place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and...
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, I'm pretty sure Bear is going to quit being a bear and turn into the cat in a hat.
Yes, Sam, I am. Carry the girl. I'm just too tall to be Kevin Hart. I like the floppy ears though.